question right here. Okay, here we go with question number 37. Okay, listen, I'm already interrupted. I mean what I'm saying. I don't want to be interrupted. I don't want you talking. Connor, you're hearing me. I know you're hearing me. I don't want you talking. What did I say? I don't want you talking. I want you to raise your hand and tell me what your question is. That's what I want. All right? Pull out the paper. Put it on your desk. I don't want you writing in your lap. I want your stuff on your desk so I know that you're paying attention. That's what I want. It shouldn't take you that long. It should already be done. Now, someone again asked me about, I think, 37. Is that correct? All right, so look up. I don't have to adjust this. All right? Here's what we have. First thing I want you to recognize is this. We have a power raised to a power. So if I simplify that, that's just going to equal 4r squared t to the 6th power. All right? Now, again, you should know 4 to the 6th, I think, is 4096. R to the 12th, T to the 6th. That should be the answer. Shh. Listen, I don't care if you got it. I don't need a celebration. I gave you the answers. You should know if you got it right or not.
Could you also do it 4 to the 3rd, R to the 6th, and T to the 3rd?
Yes, you can do it that way. And then square it again. 100% correct. But I would encourage you to say 4 to the 3rd would be 64 r to the 6th t cubed squared, and then of course 64 squared is 4096 r to the 12th t to the 6th. So that's a great question. Very good. Perfect. All right. What? Guys, that means I'm serious. I'm working. The funny business is done. What again? All right, let's look at 49 for a second. All right, now my recommendation for 49 is to think of decimals as fractions. All right, I would not say 0.5. I would say that is 1/2. And so now we're squaring 1/2. Squaring 1/2 is easier, in my opinion, than squaring 0.5. 1/2 squared, you should be able to see that's just 1/4. Right? You square the numerator and square the denominator. And then x cubed squared would be x to the 6th. All right. Yes, ma'am.
Would I be allowed to put it as a decimal?
Yes, 0.25 is perfectly fine.
Also,
It's the same.
can you do number 39?
39. Let's take a quick look at 39. All right. Now, what you're supposed to remember is the formula for area of a triangle. So everybody's going to write down area equals 1/2 base times height.
Yes.
All right. The area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So in this case, I have area is equal to 1/2. The base is 5c cubed d. The height is 8c squared d to the 4th. Come on, girls. I mean it. You guys got to be paying attention also. Now, who asked me about that question? Is that good? Understand so far?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just a matter of what's 1/2 of 8 times 4 or 8 times 5.
Oh, I think I see what I did wrong.
All right. So that would be a 20, correct?
Yeah.
And then it would be c to the 5th, d to the 5th.
Yeah, I just did the 40.
All right. You're good. You're good. Connor, you got any questions from last night, or you think you're pretty good? Because I'm going to start asking questions in a minute. All right. Good. What? 51. Here we go. Now, again, this is what I was telling you about how much easier it is to do a fraction.
Oh.
Right? So it would just be, now, that's a negative, okay? If you didn't see the negative, I'm okay with that. All right? But it is supposed to be a negative, so that's negative. 3 to the 3rd power is 27. 4 to the 3rd power is 64. Do you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
And then, finally, c to the 3rd. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Good? Yes, ma'am.
Could you do 41? I got one.
Okay, let's look at 41. It's okay. 41. All right, number 41 is kind of important again, so we're going to do this part first. All right, you're supposed to recognize that 2 to the 4th is 16, and then it would be a to the 12th. Are you okay so far? And then we're just going to write down a to the 9th.
The part that I was.
Hold on a minute, I'm not there yet. So we just simplified that. All right, now we're just multiplying the numbers and adding the exponents. All right, multiplying the numbers, adding the exponents. Hanson, you doing good back there?
Yes.
Anybody have any other questions now with those odds? Come on, Sebastian. 40 what? Okay, now I want you to look up on the board and tell me what you're having trouble with. Shh. Tell me what. You just look at that. Honestly, and again, I'm not for writing just the answer, but this one is a visual. You can just tell me what the answer is. Tell me what the answer is. I'm asking. Look straight up, not on your paper. Look straight up and tell me what the answer is. Shh. No one say a word.
Is it 30? A to the 5th, B to the 7th, and C to the 6th?
That's how simple it is. Simple, simple, simple. Multiply numbers, add exponents. I don't understand the difficulty of any of this. All right, the only ones that were harder, the ones down 53, 55, those are a little bit tricky because it's just bigger numbers. All right, anybody else need me to do an odd problem? Anybody? Now again, I asked the other class was pretty, yeah, they enjoy having the solutions because they like checking their work. Okay, that's what I'm interested in. Trying to show you how you go to a source, you look at how they did the problem, you first see if you got the answer correct. If you didn't get the correct answer, then you follow their reasoning until you see your mistake. Any issues? All right, now on the back, or we're just continuing with the evens, but what we're going to do is we're going to start at 54. All right, I'm going to start at 54. All right, so everybody look up at 54. Write it down. I don't even think you need a calculator for this one. You don't. It looks like you do, but guess what? You don't if you understand fractions. All right, so I want you to work on that. You got about 30 seconds. Chop, chop. Come on, let's go, let's go. I'm on that problem right there. Write it down. Let's go. You're busy. Are you having trouble with 4 squared? Come on, what are you looking at? Let's go. Hurry up. You don't need a calculator. I already told you that. Come on, faster. You guys haven't written it down yet. No. Who's got the number? What number is it? Just the number. That's all I'm interested in. Nobody yet? All right, Cole, just simplify this one for me. What is that the same as? Shh. I want to hear Cole say what the answer is. No one else. You,
4 7.
well, you're not squaring the 4 sevenths? You not see the parentheses there? I have to square the 4 and I have to square the 7 too.
Oh, 16 over.
Good. 16 over 49m squared. Now, put that in parentheses. I'm leaving the 49m alone. I'm leaving the 17p alone. And I'm leaving the 1 over 34p to the fifth. Everybody should be able to do that. That wasn't that hard. Now, I'm strictly looking at the numbers. You don't need a calculator for that. What can I do to the 49s? I can cross them out. Again, we're reviewing. One's in the denominator, one's in the numerator. Now I'm looking at 17 and 34 going, wow, I'm pretty smart. I know that 17 goes into 34 how many times? Twice. So I changed that to a 1 and changed the 34 to a 2. Then I recognize what? 16 divided by 2 today is? No, I just do not see that's that hard. Everybody should be able to get 8. If you got 8, we're in good shape. All right, you're pretty good with fractions. Now, we're going on to the variables. So I'd have m to the what? M to the third and p to the sixth. If you got that right, then this is easy now. All right? There's nothing that, you can't do. What? Well, yes, you could. Okay, I understand. Sorry. Let me go ahead and do this for you. A 1 and an 8. Now you happy? Now we're at 8. Very good. Thank you. Sorry I didn't cross it out. All right. Forgive me. All right. 52. All right. You don't even have to write it down. All you have to do is get your head up. I'm going to ask Connor to tell me what the answer is. Here we go. That's not helping.
Okay, so 4 to the second power is 16, and 5 to the second power is 45. And then a squared. 4. Oh no, it's a to the 4th.
A to the 4th.
My bad.
Wow, I know that. I wasn't taking credit for your mistake. A to the 4th. 16 over 25, a to the 4th. Perfect. Did you know that one? Will, did you know that one? What? I don't know what you're talking about.
That's all.
This right here is the answer to this problem. We don't have to do anything else. You good? All right. All right, here we go with question number 50. Now, for question number 50, I want everybody to hear my question and just tell me quickly, what is 0.4 as a fraction? Shh. Before you say something.
4 over 10.
2 fifths.
Why not just put it
Right. Shh. 2 fifths. H to the 5th cubed. I prefer fractions. All right, I prefer fractions. All right. All right. Now, Mina, listen to me. Think before you say something. I don't want people laughing. So tell me the answer. 2 cubed.
2 cubed is 8. And then 3 cubed is
Not 3. I know what you meant. 5 cubed.
Oh,
5 cubed is what?
5 cubed is 1.
Yes, thank you. That's better now. All right? I'm not trying to be funny. Okay, now what? H to the what?
Oh,
I'm asking H to what power?
oh, the
15. H to the 15. All right, come on. Yes, sir. Tell me.
we're like
No, I don't care. If you left it as point, yeah, 0.064, I'm okay with that. But most of the people, you see what I'm saying? The fractions are much easier. I know that 4 cubed is 64, but you got to remember to move the decimal 3 spots. There's one right behind you, bud. Look at that whole box back there.
Oh, Mr. Stroud.
Yeah, I hooked
Thank
you up, man. All right. Any questions with that on 50 now?
No.
Hanson, you still with me?
Yes.
All right. Now, 48. I want everybody to write down the answer.
ooh.
All you have to do is write it down. just make sure you write it down. And then when Ellis tells you the answer, you'll be able to say, yes, I know what I'm doing. All right, Ellis. Shh. Exactly. All right. So again, girls, listen, I'm having issues now. All right. I'm trying to keep everybody straight. I'm trying to make sure everybody understands something. I don't want to look down and be distracted by YouTube anymore. Perfect. Agreed? All right. Now, 46. Now, I'm going to put 46 off to the side. I want everybody to write the whole thing out. All right. I want everybody to write the whole thing out for number 46, and then we'll do it together. Well, not going to do it together. You're going to do it on your own, and then you're going to see if you understand. Because honestly, 46 is really about as hard as it can possibly get. Shh. Everybody can do fractions. Shh. Okay, then we'll practice. Fractions. Come on. And if you want to write down the simplified version of the first monomial, simplified, that's fine too. But get it right. Let's go. Julian, I don't want you talking. Okay, Miss Brandeis, you tell me the first one. What does that simplify to? Beautiful. Look how simple that was. All right, Miss Bain, tell me what the second one simplifies to. Good, wow. All right, I'm in good shape. Now I'm just going to bring down 4x, y, z. I didn't say you were in good shape. Shh, shh. Okay, now, Julian, I want you to tell me, multiply those numbers. The easiest way to multiply first. Yes, it is 800. Thank you. Yes, the best thing to do is to multiply 25 times 4 first. Okay. All right, so we ended up with 800. All right, keep going.
X to the 7.
X to the what? Shh. Double check, please.
Oh, sorry, X to the 8.
X to the 8th.
Y to the 12.
Yep. And then Z to the 4. All right, let's look at 44. All right, yeah, I want to rewrite 44 for us. All right, here we go. Check out 44. Just go, it's just a problem, okay? You're not supposed to have holes in the cap, number one, which you know that, all right? Number two, it's just making too much noise. So go throw it in the garbage, like I said. It's annoying. I tried to ignore you. I tried to give you a look, tell you to stop. You just keep right on going. Don't bring a water bottle in here anymore. All right, Lander, first one. What does that simplify to?
125 and to 6 power n to the third.
Thank you very much. Abby, what do I do with that?
So
Tell me, what do I do with this right here?
so you multiply.
That's right. That's right. So the first step here is to go ahead, in my opinion, and write it as 4k m to the fourth power. Now simplify that. All right?
So before.
No. 4 to the fourth. I'll help you out. 256. And then it would be what?
256.
K to the.
K to the 4.
Yep.
And then m to the 6.
Perfect. All right, 125 times 256. I think it's 32,000. K to the 10th, M to the 19th. All right. All right. Now, let's take a look at 42 now. All right, simplify. We can simplify 42 right there. Shh. Final answer, Miss Vaughn. What is it?
9c to the 16.
Beautiful. 9c to the 16th. All right. Everybody pretty clear on this now? Does everybody see what I'm saying? It's not that bad. It requires some practice. All right. Now, for number 40, let's take a look at 40. A equals, what's the formula for A of a triangle again? 1/2 base times height. Okay. So now again, it's just a matter of A equals 1/2. The base is 3gh. The height is 2g squared h to the 5th. We'll let Hanson tell me the answer to this. Whenever you're ready, Hanson.
The A is one or the I have some
Just tell me the answer to the numbers. If I said what's half of 3 times 2, you better be able to tell me what that is.
3.
Thank you.
3.
Shh.
G to the third.
Thank you.
And H to the 6th.
Yeah, buddy, that's not that hard. Come on. Anybody have any issues with that? Go ahead, tell me. This is the important part. Like you were saying, you have trouble with fraction a little bit, I'll help you. So what I want you to try to remember is this. If something's in the denominator and something's in the numerator, they can cancel. You hear me? Or you can say this. Here's something else I want you to listen to me. You could also say, hey guys, I'm trying to show something. 3 times 2 is what? Divided by 2. You with me on that? Now look what I'm trying to show you. Look up one more time. This right here, what I always try to convince kids of, is that means what? What does that fraction bar mean? What does a fraction bar mean? This is why you're having trouble. Fraction bar means to do what? In math, you have operations. Add, subtract, multiply, or divide. What is it? That's exactly right. So you're actually doing 2 divided by 2. All right, if I did this, if I did 3 divided by 2, you should be able to tell me that's 1.5. And then 1.5 times 2 is still what? The order in which you do the operation doesn't matter. Are you hearing me? That's why it's 3. All right? So now, guys, listen, I'm going to leave you for the rest of the evens. I don't even know. I think we're about out of time. How much time do we have?
I did it great. Oh my gosh.
All right, finish up now, guys. Finish up the evens.
We already did evens.
We have
26
26 minutes. 8
We don't
to
have 26 minutes.
Uh-oh.
We go to bed.
It's not bad, baby.
How much?
I bet.
Yes, we get out 1:27.
And how much time is that left?
Oh my god.
My bad.
Bet.
I
Bet.
bet.
Okay.
Wait, something